So we currently have two dune buggies, two black cars, and a drone. That's all that's left currently. The truck is yours now. Technically, you are the leaders on the truck as far as the capture the flag thing goes. As far as your friends go, the drone killer. You have Scratch and you, and that's it. It's starting to look pretty low on teammates at the moment. So that brings us to another round.
Is the black car behind us still?
Yes, both black cars are kind of behind. Well, one of them's off to the side, but one of them is directly behind the truck.
Okay. I'm gonna look out the mirror, or I'm gonna climb into the truck, I guess.
Hey.
Zed!
Hello.
Oh, good, it's you.
Hello. Did you want to drive this thing?
Nope. But I tell you what, hit the brakes now, and I want to try and help Zed slam the brakes while there's a black car like directly behind us.
Yes.
Okay.
I buckle my seatbelt, and I'm like, now.
Now.
So I guess if I can help Zed maybe on whatever kind of role that would be.
Does help now? Just a quick question for future reference. Does helping take your turn for that round? Cool. I figured it kind of did, but I was just double checking. Okay, so Zed, you roll mixed it up. Micah, you roll help. I guess just straight up.
Wait.
Wait. Yeah, you want to roll. Zed rolls first because if help doesn't actually help, you don't want to do it.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a 4.
There's no amount of help. In no way can we help you enough.
Well, you slam on the brakes, and you feel like this is what it feels like. Slam on the brakes, and then you're just kind of being pushed forward as the black car seems to be like kind of jammed underneath the back of the car, but like underneath the back of the truck, but it is still able to drive, and the guy that's on top of it is like trying to push it off. Not that it would help at all, but like, he's still trying it, as he's just like, what the fuck? And he kind of tries to peer around the car and everything like that, and because you failed so hard, I have to choose something. I want to say the drone comes around to the front of the car, or the front of the truck, and starts to shoot at the driver's seat. Both of you roll hard.
Okay, I want to help now and kind of shield Zed, because we're not really moving anymore, so I'm not worried about Zed seeing where we're going. I'm going to shield Zed if I can with my my armored body.
I'll take that. You would take +1, so you take slightly more damage than usual, but you would take all of it.
Okay.
So because you have 3 armor or something, I want to say you take at least 1 harm, because it would be like 4 now.
Okay.
Yeah, that just happens then. I guess still roll harm, because something even worse could happen, but...
8.
Also 8.
Let's see. Someone gets the drop on me. Hogwild's back. I'm just kidding. Somehow. You don't know how it happened, but he's back. I want to say you lose your footing. The car's starting to kind of careen off the road. You're feeling the off-road hit the bottom of the truck as it's happening. It's still...
It's starting to like do that like starting on the fishtail like bend thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like the truck is starting to kind of... This might not be a race anymore after a certain point. It might just be defending a stationary
It might
target.
just be an explosion.
But yeah, so that's what happens, I want to say, in that situation. So that was both of you, I guess, then, right? So that's Kel's turn now. You see this car, the truck just kind of like...
Kel passes the truck as he did not break with it. There are the Marauders 2 left, right?
Yes, 2 Marauders, and technically 3 whatever the bodyguards are.
The bodyguards. I think he's going to go with... I think he's going to kind of gesture for Scratch to follow him as they kind of circle around one of the Marauder things, and Kel like holds his sword and points it at him and says, "Your hog is fallen. You gotta get out of here, man. We're taking you out next. I'm not fucking around." And I would like to play hardball with them.
Nice. Yeah, I was about to say that sounds like not the one I was always saying.
Mix it up, yeah.
Play hardball. Okay.
And I get to roll with my car's looks.
I want to say
edge.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm in my vehicle. Yeah.
It's 2d6 to help, right? I want to see if what's it called, Scratch helps.
Yeah, remember I have to roll first. Well, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll. Yeah.
What'd you get?
I got a 10, so it doesn't matter. But you can roll anyhow if you want to.
It'd be fun to see what Scratch does. He got a 6, so whatever. You know, he didn't need it. Even Scratch is like, he doesn't need it. But like, so you got a 10, you said?
Yes.
On play hardball. NPCs do what you want. PCs choose do what you want or suffer the established consequences. Okay, so they go to they're aiming, they're scared, they're looking around. They do.
I choose though. I choose
Yeah.
if they do.
What do they do? Like,
They do what I want.
yeah, so they go next time, and they kind of like drive their dune buggy off into the thing. I want to say the other dune buggy goes with it. They see their friends leave, and they're just like, "Fuck, we gotta go," and they're gone too. So you see both dune buggies just kind of disappear into the dunes. The Guzzlers are out of the fight.
And me and Scratch high five as we pass in our motorcycle.
Both your arms break off.
Both our arms are gone.
No, it's you see them both
Worth
driving, and then it smash cuts to both of your hands doing your super complicated move, and then it just
Yes.
smash cuts to the rest of the drive away. All right, so with that said, that is the end of that round. And I want to say we already know what the drone's doing. It was shooting at
It's shooting me.
the two cars. Kind of start to sandwich between, like, they're sandwiching the truck as they kind of start to get towards the front, and they start to also take aim at the driver's seat. Because at this point, they figure if they kill whoever's in the driver's seat, one of them can get in the truck and drive the thing damn home. So that's what's happening. So now we get to the next round, which is starting to get towards the end of it, it seems.
Seeing these trucks pull up and knowing Zed's skill set, I'm just gonna grab Zed and pull them down and kind of like turtle up with Zed.
Oh,
I've
well.
said and throw them out the window.
Again.
Goodbye.
You keep throwing Zed out windows. All right, so you hunker down then?
Yeah.
I want to say
Who's
act under
driving?
pressure.
Well, we stopped, right?
No, it's still.
Oh,
kind
no?
of-
No,
it's-
we're
okay.
going. We may, in fact, like tip over very soon.
How fast are we going?
Probably like 100 miles an hour. Like,
Oh,
you're
still?
a
Okay.
semi-truck. Yeah.
Nice. Well, my plan to jump out isn't gonna go well then. Shoot. So, I don't have one of my options is to produce equipment, but I spent the gear I earned earlier to get that landmine that did nothing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It stopped Gunner.
Hey, it kept Gunner
Small
safe.
victories.
All right.
If one of us is
Um,
gonna survive, it's got to be that
boy.
right?
Neither of us have appropriate medical equipment, do we?
You can find some in the glove box.
No. I don't know.
Um,
If you want to press assess for this round, you could probably. I'd maybe allow something like
Oh, that's
that.
true. I can assess. You know what? Give me a second. I'm not gonna go first.
I want to get control of this vehicle.
That makes sense. So what would you like to do specifically with that?
I think this would be an act under pressure sort of thing.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just wondering what you want to do.
Oh.
Get control of the vehicle by.
Literally getting back on the wheel without it thing shooting at me, and
Yeah,
I
just
wanna
trying to straighten the
it
ship.
out. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
no, that's
yeah.
fine. Act under pressure.
Well,
Oh.
James,
a
can you roll
panther.
some dice for me? I'm
Yeah.
stuck.
I rolled a 7, and I assume you have a bonus.
Acting under pressure, a +1, so 8.
Ooh.
Roll better.
You stumble, hesitate, or flinch. The MC will offer you a worse outcome, hard bargain, or ugly choice.
Wait.
um,
Never mind. That's an 8. Never mind.
So you do manage to right the ship, like you grab it, and the thing's no longer going to tip anymore. It is going forward. You're back on the road, I want to say. However, the problem is that all the other people start shooting at you.
That's a common problem these
Yeah,
days.
they're not. They don't. It's. I want to say Okay, so offer you an outcome, a hard bargain, or an ugly choice. The ugly choice would be you stay on the wheel and get shot at, or you get off the wheel and the car starts to go off the road. But right now, at least it's back on the road.
I need it to be more on the road, so I will be shot upon.
Shot upon. Okay, roll harm. It'll be 2 harm for the bullet fire that's happening at you. What is everybody's health at, by the way?
I've taken 3 harm.
I think
Ooh, out of 5.
I've taken
Yes.
3 as well.
So you're like, what's
I
3
legitimately have so harm 3, these are serious injuries, major cuts, bullet wounds, and bone breaks. So I legitimately have now, all the rest of the bullets have kind of been hitting this bulletproof vest. This one does not.
Oh, jeez.
Hits my body. Normal people will be in shock and waiting for EMTs. Hardened veterans will keep going.
Nice.
Harm roll is 7.
Ooh. I choose one. Well.
Wait.
You lose your
Ouch.
footing, so you step off the gas for a sec. And what happens is it just starts to slide, slow down and everything like that. So the black cars are trying to kind of keep up with you and everything, but the car is no longer getting this forward momentum. It is still moving, of course, but it's just slow. All right, that was your move. I believe everybody else still has moves.
Yeah.
Is there still a drone in front of us?
Yes, everybody is in front of you currently.
Okay.
Yeah, they've all. Somebody's consequence was that everybody moved in front, and they're all just kind of shooting at the driver's seat to see if they could just kill you, so then they can take the car back.
Terrible place to shoot. That's where like the engine and stuff is.
Yeah, well, the thing's got a lot of bulletproofing, so that's why it's super hard to kind of get you. And they're just hoping they don't hit the engine.
Can I rocket punch the drone with my grapple fist?
With your grapple fist? Sure, yeah. I want to say that's definitely mix it up.
6.
So, oh no.
I will try to help. I will try to
Oh,
help.
go
I will
for it.
have my drone try to light it up as well.
There you go.
That's
Jacked
good.
up.
It's good that I'm jacked in. That was a 7.
Oh.
Nice. So that's enough to pass then, right?
Yeah, barely.
That puts you at a 7.
Yeah.
All right. You achieved your objective, but choose 2.
All right. So I'm thinking I, shoot out my grapple fist at the drone, and it kind of misses slightly, curves down, but kind of gets caught in like the rotors. So so I think something of value breaks. The hand is pretty damaged, but also, it does get in there and do some damage to the drone at the same time. I'm also going to say that can I since he got a 7 on the helping, he was implicated in the danger, can I maybe send some harm to the drone's way?
Yeah. No, I want to say that's definitely fine. In fact, what I will say is that the drone just, your hand gets lodged in it, and it just kind of yanks the thing down to the ground, and the thing just kind of explodes when it hits the ground, because it's just like a jamming, and then also Kels's drone just kind of hitting it to the side and everything. The drone just kind of whoosh, and it just kind of flies in the air and just destroys. So yeah, you took the drone out for sure.
Neat.
Now it's just 2 cars with 2 machine gunners on top of them.
Yeah, I'll add that since my hand kind of got destroyed with it, it probably got tangled up as the drone hit the ground and went under the truck and just tore right out of my arm stub, whole hand apparatus.
But yeah, so that puts you there. And Ty, you are the final move. I believe.
Oh no, I helped out.
You helped. For you see the drone killer or the Dune killer. I keep wanting to call it drone killer because I wrote drone so many times. The Dune killer
Drones need to die.
you're both see the assault rifle gunners that are on top of the cars. They're reloading, and then they go like this, and then from the side, the Doom Killer just nails one of them, and it bumps into the other one, causing the guy to lose his balance. But the Doom Killer is out of commission with the other black car. You just hear Scratch yell, "Get him, buddy!" as he goes back. The Dune Killer, luckily, is a very built car, so he can pierce a car like that, but because it has done so, it is now stuck with that car. Scratch is fine, but that car is just gone. Like, it's out of commission and everything like that. But that also means that Dune Killer is out of commission as well. So that just leaves us with the one car with the gunner on top. And that's another round.
I can go first. What Kells is going to do is he's going to, I think was in front of the car at this point.
Yeah.
He's going to turn around and go back as fast as he can to try to grab Scratch and
Nice.
pull up an old move they called the they're going to call the Skitch Scatch, which is when he skitches on the back of my motorcycle with his cyber skates.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's just gonna hold on and just go.
Yeah, he's got like a thing on his belt that kind of latches on. What do you want to do with him?
I just want him with me, and we will come back to. I mean, I can roll act under pressure to do that to get back, to go that fast if you want, or
No, we could just say that that's
Okay.
what happens. So that leaves Micah and Zed in the truck. They have one guy aiming at them.
Well, I've been shot, so that's cool. You have less hand, which is cool. This is fine. I will hand Micah a gun.
I take it in my offhand and I say, "Not gonna happen. Stop the truck."
Okay, well, I will do that. I will slow down to the stopping.
All right.
Can I also shoot though?
Yeah, if you want
Cool.
to.
I'll take the
I
gun back
hand
out
the
of
gun
Micah's.
back.
Yeah, I'll take the gun out of Micah's hand, and as I'm slowing down, I'll just shoot at the drone.
Oh, the drone's gone. Drone's
Just
dead.
kidding. I'll shoot at whatever is close
The
by.
man in
The
the black
man.
car. Mix
The
it up.
absolute man.
I'll help with this with my left hand taking the wheel.
So you can.
Well, unfortunately, I rolled a 5 minus 1, which is a 4.
Oh,
we can never help you. It's always a 4.
I
why do you
And-
suck?
because
not
I have
even
a
a
minus.
5
My
failure.
meat is bad. I got
It's
bad
always a
meat.
4.
I have bad meat. I think I need to switch my stats around, honestly. You think that needs to go into? It's fine. I would have failed.
Yeah, but how? I
regardless
mean,
of
your
how
character
my
probably isn't very meaty. Everything else probably, like style's probably pretty high. Mine's probably
yeah.
pretty high.
Oh yeah.
Cool's high.
Yeah.
I want to say I'm gonna put you in a spot. You go to aim and then you wince really bad because you realize you're bleeding really terribly.
Because I'm bleeding so
Yeah,
bad.
so you
Yeah.
have to. You're now in a spot where like you have to like kind of cover your wound because otherwise it might get real bad. Where are you bleeding from?
I
The lungs.
The heart.
directly in the base of it. No. I think. Yeah, I think it is kind of like the neck, like very close to like the jugular, but not
Could've
quite.
been worse,
It's like,
yeah.
it could have been worse. Could have been way worse. But it's like right where the neck meets the
Maybe
shoulder.
your collarbone is broken too as a result.
Yeah.
So you like go and then you like hitch and then you're just like I can't I gotta.
Can't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you're in
yeah.
a wounded situation where you're kind of in a spot where you kind of need medical attention quick.
Yep.
And that's where I'm putting you.
I'm in
so,
bad spot.
Micah.
Yeah. I don't know that there's much I can do, so I'll assess.
Assess the situation. What would you like to assess? Well, roll it. I guess you can ask questions based on what you got.
Cool, I got a 6, so I
Nothing.
don't get anything.
You,
We're doing
Yeah.
great. We're doing really good, everyone.
I will say not that this helps a lot, but it is something interesting. Earlier I said they look familiar, but not like what you're expecting. They don't look like Arasaka guards. Let's put it that way. They like you maybe were expecting Arasaka guards because you've been fighting Arasaka guards this whole time, and you're like, wait a minute. Well, these guys aren't Arasaka, so what is this, and who is this for? Like, who is this truck working for, essentially, and stuff like that. And you now know it's not the bad guys you've been fighting this whole time, at least. That narrows it down, not much, but that's something. Could be anybody still, but it is a fact that you learn. Not necessarily super helpful in this circumstance, but still interesting to find out. And with that, I want to say, Kel's skit scratch goes off. So go ahead and describe it for me.
It's just him on the skitching is when you are holding the back of a vehicle while you're on, I think, a skateboard typically, but it's rollerblades for us for the Brink.
Yeah.
So that's anytime we do this, but I think we are going to pull up next to the black car, and I'm gonna like drop him off as he switches to the car, and I'm gonna pull around the front and kind of
I was gonna say, are you gonna like Akira slide into it and then whip
and throw
Scratch around the front of the car?
I'll whip Scratch. I'll do like a slight like brake slide and throw Scratch at them.
I want to say mix it up. Probably end it right here.
Do it. I'm
9.
waiting.
Nice, you did it. I don't even. Well, no, I don't want to say you just do it. This is the end of the fight, so. So yeah, you just whip Scratch around, and then at the same time, both of you just kind of like, and the guy just like goes down. The car slows to a stop. Then you noticed, because what's it called? It seems like that guy was vehicle linked to the car. So he was driving and also shooting. But yeah, so then that car kind of careens off the road and just kind of like slows to a stop eventually. As your truck, I guess, slows to a stop as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because you guys got off the gas and the driver is dying.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, that leaves you in the middle of this road, this dirt road. There's no real chaos around you anymore because you've left it miles behind. The whole stretch of road is just covered in bodies and debris and dune buggies and a guy wearing a pig mask and machine guns and everything. Just the whole road for miles and miles. I want to say maybe 15 miles. I wouldn't say 50. That'd be like the entire stretch between like but like maybe 15 miles of destruction in your wake. And what do you do?
Kells will pull up alongside the front door of that I think is ripped off at this point of the truck.
Me, I'm Zed. Zed is just kind of like leaning back, like with an arm on her neck thing, and is just trying to like not, like she has her eyes closed and is just trying to like not bleed as much as physically possible, but it hurts real bad.
Is there anything in there? Is there a first aid kit, Micah?
I'll assess the situation again.
Go for it.
I'm in pain.
Another 6.
I
don't see one.
I want to say you find like a rag, so not great, but like enough to kind of stabilize. Let's put it that way.
I could
actually, it is canon that I have a whiskey bag, so I'm going to pour from my whiskey bag onto the wound and like tie it with a rag. And I would like to apply first aid using my cool.
Go for it.
Oh my god, Zed swears a whole heckin' lot.
I am very cool. I got a 9.
9. Reduce their harm by 1 segment if their harm clock is still more than 2100 to take -1 ongoing until they receive proper medical attention. Is it any of that?
It depends on where your hard spot put me.
Let's put it this way.
Did it give me an extra, essentially mechanically speaking, did it give me an extra harm?
I want to say no. It just stopped you from being able to do what you wanted to do, and I
Okay.
want to say mechanically for the rest of this scenario, it's not going to matter. So
Yeah. Well, it would bring it down to just under 2100. So we're good
You're only-
enough.
you've taken 2 harm basically now,
yeah.
right?
So now I
Yeah.
have 2 arm. Yeah.
you're stable. Let's put it that
I'm
way. Like
stable
you'll live.
enough.
You've got to
Yeah.
see a doctor, or you at least need to see Judd or Jed.
Jed.
But like you aren't going to die. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Now that you've been to get that whiskey rag, we should probably find out. We should take this aback and try to get whatever survivors we can.
Yep.
There's a storm right over, right coming fast. We
Oh, I
gotta.
forgot
that's
about
bad.
that. I didn't put
Yeah.
that into play at all.
Very bad.
Shit.
I
Storm
mean,
comes in.
yeah, it's coming in. We gotta
we
gotta
got
figure
to
this shit out and go.
So what's the plan then?
Zed's driving this truck back, I guess.
Yeah, drive it back to the camp. I'll take Scratch and we'll look for survivors. Any of our clan that need help,
All right.
or any cars
So-
that could be possibly taken or driven back, so we don't lose everything.
Yeah, as far as taking it back to camp, do you mean to the Gammas, which is the destination it's supposed to be delivered to, or back
Oh.
to the Brink?
We go back to the Brink first, just so we have people, so it's not like we just left everywhere. We would go back there first.
Okay. Yeah, well, I was going to say, you could send Scratch to bring survivors back to the Brink if you want. He's fine. So.
Does he have a car? I think if we found a car that worked. And
Oh,
we
yeah,
found
you
one
could
more
take the
person-
black car that, what's it called?
Oh.
The last guy that was dead. He
Yeah,
could
well,
take it.
if we find one other, I would stay with him at least until we found one other person. Is what I'd say.
Sure,
We don't
yeah.
find
I mean,
anyone.
yeah, you could do that right now, and then
Okay.
the truck would just stay where it is
Yeah.
and everything. So you scrape up survivors. To your luck, you manage to figure out. Well, first of all, as you're like kind of trying to figure out how to get the black car running and everything like that, you see Gunner just kind of pull up in this Vespa. Just like, what I miss?
you did it, bud. That's
I
right.
did it.
You're gonna stay with Scratch. You and Scratch are gonna look for survivors and extra cars that still have parts or still drive, and take everything we can back to our camp.
Sounds great, buddy.
Yeah.
And then you see the Oh My also pull up because Wedge, who's severely wounded, and Mustaches are inside of it. And they're just and they're all triumphant stuff. You unfortunately do not find Biggs. He must have perished. But I think he's the only one. Yeah, everybody else survived. So Wedge will live as long as he gets back to camp soon. But yes, so that leaves you all with the truck.
Truck.
The truck.
Scratch, we don't need to know anything. I mean, we don't need to know anything going into this, right?
Nah, man, they just said to drop it off, and then
Cool.
they give us everybody back. So
You
can
really
take-
believe that?
I mean, we'll have to. We can of course do a negotiation standoff like they do in that movie John Wick. John Wick. Did I say John Woo before? I
You
meant
did
John
say
Wick.
John Woo.
I
You
meant to
did
say John Wick.
Zed does a good talk, so now they're not bleeding anymore. I think Zed will be able to really kill this fucking negotiation. This is where you shine, bud.
What's in the truck? Have we checked that yet?
Yeah, I've not
Nah.
checked it yet.
Should
I
do
want to
that.
know.
Alrighty.
I want to know what
There.
we're giving to this known violent criminal organization.
Kel, seeing as you're the only one that's not inside the truck, I want Zed and Micah to take their headphones off while I tell Kels what he finds in the back of the truck.
The worst one to tell. Okay.
It's
It's another van.
It's another. No, you go around the back of the truck, and you open the back of it, and what you find inside is it looks like a sort of submarine, like an experimental, high-tech, badass, big-ass submarine. And the problem that you notice immediately is that the logo on the side of it reads OTEC, which I don't know if you need reminding, are the people you work for.
Yeah.
So, that is a problem, and you can choose what you want to do with that information. But remember, what's on the line is
Yeah.
your nomad tribe.